Oh. Oh yeah. No, I feel like it's streaming on my YouTube. See how good. I feel confident. This is good.
And out here, getting loose, guys, going through some drills. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Bet. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. MP's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Chris Paul. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Cam Whitmore. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
So on the floor for Houston, Dylan Brooks out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. But my thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. The drive by Thompson. Here's Şengün. Collins grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Barnes. Here's MP. And stolen by Thompson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's San Antonio up 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
We've got Barnes, MP out there with Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for. And I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. MP finds Paul. The three sinks the triple. Vassell's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat to watch. To have Sean stop by, he's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Thompson from long range. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Veraminko. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
28.
Well, I think of Houston. They're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in...
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
They're playing the way they're supposed.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you... making a switch here. MP's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see? And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Şengün finds Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Tries from 16, and the Spurs scoring again.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Over Sochan. Şengün no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Driving the lane. And it's Sochan missing.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. G.A., if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
On the wing, Green, covered by MP. Pulls up on the elbow. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Green's got 9.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Eason. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it out to Paul. Johnson, the pass to Paul. No good from outside.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Van Vliet finds Whitmore. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so it's San Antonio, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Wembanyama. Trey Jones out there with MP. Then it's Barnes, and it's Collins in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Whitmore. Eason, a screen on Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's MP. The Rockets pull it in, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for the Rockets. MP kicks to Collins. MP dishes to Barnes. Back to MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Landale pass to Green. Buries the long-range jumper.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
ball outside. Kicks it out to MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second inning.
And that one drops for him.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
.106 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
Tonight, they seemed committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chris Paul.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Pass to Shepard. Kept alive by Houston. Easton passes to Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Makes it off the glass. MP looking around.
Hey, yo, right here.
Another miss by MP. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away.
Great win tonight, MP. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Well, it's almost time for action here at OKC. And welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these...
For Oklahoma City, Joe comes in for Caruso, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. MP comes in for Paul. So on the floor for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's MP in at the point.
Oh, man. MP. That was nasty.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Williams, a screen on MP. Beyond the arc. Vassell with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now here's MP. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in for Dort. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Johnson. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Inside, here's Joe. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Jones, the pass to MP. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Wiggins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Williams uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 5 now.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
Well, they've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And that one drops.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
From deep, MP. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. MP's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Joe. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Wembanyama. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. his minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Thunder, they pulled themselves